What's going on, guys? I am back with another video. I believe that clutch is completely hatched out, the latest clutch. It's a Stitch and Pandora. Again, Stitch is a hybrid between a Barbata and a Viticeps. They're both different types of bearded dragons. He's also het, Whitblit, Zero, and Translucent. In Pandora, she's a quad het. She carries, she's het hypo, het zero, het Whitblit, and het trans. So, looks like we got a good mix in here. Hopefully, have some more Weeros in here. But we're gonna go get these guys rinsed off and take them outside real quick and see what we have. So, bear with me. Alright, so I've got these guys. Like usual, put them in the sink. This is to get the vermiculite off of them. Oh, still got one hand here right there. Thought they were all out. But yeah, take them all out and rinse them off before I put them in there. The bin. Look like we hit heavy on trans this clutch. Actually, we have 2 zeros still hatching. Oh, 3. Oh, 0 look like. That may just be a trans right there. But 3 more babies hatching. Set these guys back in the incubator. For now, I'm gonna rinse these guys off. I'm actually not gonna take these guys outside today, but when I do an update on them, that update will be outside. Right here we have a look, maybe a Weero. I don't see any patches on the shoulder. It's pretty dark. Either a zero, either a Weero or a Whitblit. This is a 0 for sure. You can see the patches on the neck. So I'm gonna say that's a Weero right there. This is another 0. Remember I tell you guys how some of them could be light and some of them could be dark, depending on the mood. That's a perfect example right there. Those are both zeros. No other genes. Not visible at least. It's pretty much a normal. That's gonna be 66% probable hit. Whitblit 0 and translucent, and 50% possible hit with hypo. That one's the same thing. But even with the normals, you can see the color difference. This is another 0 or a Weero. I'm not sure what that is. It's either Weero or Whitblit. When they get about 6 weeks, it'll be easier to decipher the Weeros versus the Whitblits. Flood normal. Translucent 0. You can see the patches on her neck, so I know it's a 0, not a Wiro. A couple more normals. Getting all the normal ones out the way. Again, these normals, they can either not carry anything or they can carry everything. And everything would be Wiblet, 0, translucent, and 50% possible at hypo. So they have an opportunity to carry all 4 genes or just carry a couple of them. Alright, now we get into some translucents. These translucents are 66% probable head Wiblet and 0, 50% possible head hypo. And they're 1/8 Barbata hybrid. It's the same thing. And again, I'll give you guys an update on these guys as they get bigger. It's another one. This one has a deformed leg. See that? That could have been an incubation intro, because out of 3 clutches, this is the first one with any defect. But it does happen. That's a 0. And there you go, you can see a little bit of pattern on it. I speak on this a lot. When you have Wiblets and 0s in the same clutch, if it has a pattern on it at all, it's going to be a 0 for sure. Wiblet don't hatch with, this is a Wiblet right here. They don't ever hatch with any pattern, not even the shoulder pads. But that's a Wiblet right there. And then the last 2 are translucent 0s. That's a nice trans right there too. Turn the flashlight on them. It's another trans. But let's go back to this poor guy right here with the messed up leg. This can happen because of changes in the temperature while incubating, or it can happen because something is wrapped around it when it's developing inside of the egg. If you do bad pairings, you'll see a lot of this, like kinks in the tail, all the toes messed up, if you breed too close and stuff like that. But this clutch is far outcrossed and it has hybrid in it. So this is about as far as part of breeding you can get. So that's not the cause of it. But it does just happen, especially when you have animals that produce high numbers of offspring. But I'm gonna go get these guys set up And I keep you guys updated on the progress of these babies. Little zero. Another zero. I believe that's a wear right there. We're seeing the absence of shoulder pads. Translucent. Liquid. Bunch of normals. But I gotta get these guys put back in the incubator. And get these guys set up in their container. And like I said, you guys stay tuned. I'll give you guys updates on everybody. Even the little guy, I might give him away if somebody's interested. But he does still have to get up to size to ship. So about 4 or 5 weeks, if you guys are interested in him, just pay the shipping and I'll ship it to you. If you're interested, you can contact me now on my email. The link is in the description. Let me know if you're interested in a little translucent. He's probably gonna eat everything just fine. Just gonna walk a little weird because his leg is messed up. But alright guys, well, I'm gonna show you guys how I keep them set up if you haven't seen already. I'll show you how I keep the baby set up. Simple setup. Alright, this is how I keep them up. This is a little Tupperware container. I'm not sure how big it is. This is a 53 quart. Put 2 egg crates. Well, the bottom is paper towel. And then I use 2 egg crates. Well, 2 egg crates. Egg crates spit in quarters. And I use 2 quarters right there of the egg crate. Got a little escape proof food bowl. I'm not gonna feed them for a couple days, probably like 2 days. I will throw greens in here though. But as far as insects, I do that about 2 or 3 days after they've been out of the incubator. So that's so that the insects don't die before they be eaten. But yeah, basic setup, easy to clean. The easier it is to clean, the more likely you are to do it often. So I keep everything simple so I can clean often. And the better you keep stuff clean, the less likely they are to get sick. But I'll just put them in here. Also gonna show you guys one of my reds that I purchased. The smallest one is growing nicely. Just came out of full body shed and it's covered up nicely. So I'm gonna show you guys that. And again, if you guys are interested in this little guy right here with the bum leg, I'm pretty sure he's gonna eat and everything just fine. But if you're interested in him, just pay the shipping and he's yours. First come, first serve. And again, that's not genetic. If it was genetic, you'll see a bunch of the babies hatching out like that. And this is the 3rd clutch. And that's the first thing we've seen. We haven't even seen a king tail. And at the beginning of the incubation, I did have that problem in here. Before I put my mini split in here, my temperatures in the incubator was getting pretty hot. But I haven't had that many problems with kinks, which is the number one thing you will see when the temperatures are changing too much. Either that or your clutch just go bad. But yeah, that's how I keep them set up. Once they start eating, about 2 weeks, I'll split them into smaller groups. That way that they're not overcrowding and start nipping each other, as we've seen earlier this season. But that was just one bad apple. Like I said, sometimes that happens. Ooh, this is a nice trans zero. So nice. You can see the organs through the side. But sometimes you will have one dragon in the clutch that just go around biting everybody for no reason, and you'll have to sit down and actually watch them for like hours to see which one is doing it and separate them. Because if you don't know which one is doing it and you separate them, he's just going to continue to do it in a smaller group. But yeah, that's pretty much it, how I set them up. And I break them down in about 2 weeks into smaller groups. I usually do the visual morphs in one and then the normal stuff in a different one. Once this guy right here shed, that pattern will be gone. But yeah. Raising the babies is no different than raising adults. Besides the food size, you got to make sure the food is small enough for them to eat it, and they're gonna need to drink more often because their body hold less water, so they dehydrate quicker. But the care is just the same. You need the same lighting. They need to eat daily. Both adults and babies can eat greens. I know you probably read the same book I read when I first got into it about adults only eating mainly greens and stuff like that. That happened to some of them, and some of them continue to eat as they was as a baby. So don't go word for word about what you read or what anybody tell you. Sometimes you have to experience it yourself and make the best decision based on what you see from your animals. A lot of stuff that I read when I first started, it's a lot. I see it a lot different now that I've been raising them for going on 14 years. A lot of stuff they say don't do, you can do. And a lot of stuff they say don't. A lot of stuff that they say do that you shouldn't do. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna end it out on this guy. Hope it's a girl. I'm gonna keep her. End it out on this little one. Look at how transparent it is. Oh my god, so dope. But yeah, I'm ending it out on this little one. Until the next video, you guys have a good one. Peace. Well, this is the little guy I was telling you guys about. Hope you guys didn't leave after that last clip. He just shed his body out, his tail going back into shed. He's growing very quickly. He's a hypo. And the flashlight is making him look more orange than he actually is. He's more of a red. Let me turn the flashlight off and see if it helps. There you go. That's more of his true color right there. He's actually a little bit darker than this. But it's looking good. I actually bought another male at the same time I purchased him. And I'm liking him more. Let me show you the other male as well. This is the other male. They almost close. This one's a little bit more orange. And he's not a hypo. But he's, I believe he's double het, hypo and trans. I have to check my records, but pretty sure he's had both. His tail is in shed as well. But I'm most likely going to sell this guy and keep the other one. If you're interested, email me. And we can talk prices. I did buy him, and I paid a good amount for him. So I expect to get my money back, at least. But yeah, he has great appetite, growing nicely. I might keep him, but let's see. If nobody want to pay what I'm asking, then I'll go ahead and sell him. But yeah, I gotta take this outside. Some greens with some mealworms in it. Just going to the dragons outside. Even though they're outside, I supplement their diet at some time as well, because it's not only calcium, it's actually vitamins as well. So even though they're outside and they get that natural UVB, I still give them vitamins. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys didn't cut it off when I ended it last time. I almost forgot it. I was going to show you guys that real one. But yeah, it's over for real now. Have a good one.